Kinabukasan ay maaga siyang nagtungo sa mansyon nila sa asyenda. Tamang-tama naman ang dating niya dahil naabutan pa niya ang kanyang mga magulang kasama ang dalawa niyang nakababatang kapatid. "Join us here, Justin," ani Tiago sa anak. Tumungo naman siya. He sat next to his father na nasa dulo ng mesa. Katabi naman niya si Therese habang nasa harap niya ang kanyang mommy na katabi si James. This is where his place is, simula pa noong mga bata pa sila. And his siblings never once sit on his seat, and so is he to them. Wow, sobrang tagal na magmula nang huli tayong kumain ng sabay-sabay. Ang lalaki na ng mga anak natin, may vida. Parang kailan lang, naglalaro pa sila ng habul-habulan sa loob ng bakuran natin. His mother dreamily said, marahil ay naalala nito mga panahong nabanggit, kaya nagniningning ang mga mata nito sa tuwa. His father chuckled. "You're right in that matter, may vida. Sa susunod, mga apo na natin na makikita natin maglalaro sa bakuran ng mansyon." Natawa naman ang kanyang ina. "That made me so excited of the coming years. Mi vida." Si Kuya Justin naman kasi, halos once in a blue moon lang ko umuwi. Nakasimangot na sambit ni Therese. Inilapag niya ang kubyartos at ginulo ang buhok ng kapatid. "I'm sorry, brat. Hayaan mo't hindi na mauulit iyon." "Sus, bola mo lang yan para hindi ko hiramin ang credit cards mo." Perap nitong sagot na ikinatawan niya. He looked at James' side, subalit parang wala itong pakialam sa mundo at patuloy lang sa pagkain. He somewhat felt sad. Talagang masama nga ang loob ng kapatid sa kanya, and this is all Angela's fault. Wala naman talagang ibang pwedeng sisihin kundi ang babaeng yun lang. "Mabuti naman at napadalaw ka, iho." Baling ng kanyang ama sa kanya. Tapid siyang ngumiti. "May importante lang akong pinuntahan kahapon, Dad." His father nodded. "Oh, so that's why I heard you went to Villaga Corporation kahapon." James stopped eating and finally looked at his brother. Maging si Luisa ay natigil din sa pagsubo. "You did? Anong ginagawa mo doon, iho?" Tanong naman ang kanyang ina. He shrugged his shoulders. "I just went there to see my wife." Baliwala niyang sagot. Muling bumalot ang katahimikan sa paligid. Sinadya namang binagsak ni James ang kubyartos nito at matalim ang mga matang tumitig sa kanya. "Why did you went there to see her?" Pinaningkitan siya nito ng mata. He sneered, purposely taunting James. "Why wouldn't I? He's still my wife, after all. Bawal ko ba siya bisitahin?" "Cute, Tayhadan!" "James, nasapag tayo." Mabilis na saway ng kanyang mommy bago siya binalingan. His mother is eyeing him sternly. "At ikaw naman? Why did you go there? What did you do this time, Justin?" He raised his hands up in defense. "I didn't do anything, Mom. You can ask Angela yourself." "Then why did you go there?" she asked, raising her brows at him. "Don't tell me any stupid reasons. You know I won't believe it, Justin. I'm warning you." He put his hands down and heaved a sigh. "I just came to see her, and honestly speaking, I'm here to ask for your permission to let me take over the hacienda, Mom." "Hell no!" Agad na kontra ni James but his mother raised her hand to silence his brother. Luisa began to laugh scornfully pero hinayaan lang niya ito. "You already left this place years ago, iho. Kaya bigyan mo ko ng sapat na rason para pagbigyan kita sa gusto mo." "But Mom..." James tried to butt in but their mother looked at him with warning. "Let's hear what your brother has to say." Ano to sa kapatid niya? "Go on, Justin. We're listening." "I want to win my wife back," he announced, looking at his mother eye to eye. A small smile escaped from his mom's lip. "Nice idea. But it's a no, Justin." "What?" Gulat niyang tanong. He can't let his plan backfire. "You heard me. Your brother will stay here and you will manage for Teleho Construction. End of discussion." Napakunot noo siya. Isn't this what his mother wanted? Bakit ayaw siya nitong payagan sa gusto niya? Nilingon niya ang kanyang ama but his dad just shrugged his shoulders. "Your mom is the boss in this house, Justin. Whatever she says, I will gladly follow." Matapos ang kanilang agahan ay hindi pa rin siya umalis ng bahay nila. He needs to think of a way para mapapayag ang mommy niya sa gusto niya. Call him stubborn, but this is him. Matigas talaga ang ulo niya. Saan pa ba siya magmamana kundi sa kanyang mommy Luisa din? Natanaw niya ang kanyang daddy na kasalukuyang nasa hardin. Mag-isa lang ito habang nagbabasa ng newspaper. He decided to join him to have a little chit-chat. Nang makita siya ng daddy niya, ay ibinaba nito ang hawak ng newspaper pati na rin ang suot na eyeglass. "Hey, Dad." Ngumiti ito habang nakatingin sa kanya. "Hey, what are your plans now, young man? Are you flying back to Manila?" He smiled back and shook his head. His father chuckled. If you're going to convince your mom, then quit thinking about it, Justin." He stared at his dad for a moment as question formed in his mind. Matagal niya nang gustong itanong iyon sa daddy niya but he didn't have time before. "Why do you always agree to what mom is saying, Dad? Hindi ba't ang lalaki naman dapat ang masusunod sa tahanan? I don't want to offend you, but that's what I always see in other families." Sumandal si Tiago sa upuan at tumingin sa malayo. "Did you know that your mom and I almost broke up?" Gulat siyang napatingin dito. "Really?" He never knew there were such things like that in their lives. Tumango ang kanyang ama. "Your mother became very busy with her company, and I, on the other hand, got so fed up with this situation. I got lonely to the extent that I had an affair within a relationship." Nagulantang siya sa narinig. Mula pagkabata hanggang sa lumaki siya, nakita niya kung gaano kamahal ng daddy niya ang kanyang ina. Halos nangasambahin ito na lalaki dahil sa pagmamahal. He didn't expect his father can do that to his mom. At first, it was very thrilling. The feeling is very ecstatic. Hanggang sa nalaman na ng mommy mo lahat. I thought it was fine. I thought I was fine without her. Ipinaglaban din ako ni Fatima while she's secretly poisoning my mind. Kaya akala ko tama ang naging desisyon ko. He stayed silent. Fatima. The name sounds very familiar to him. Hindi kaya... Tinignan naman siya ni Tiago bago nagpakawala ng isang malalim na buntong hininga. "What you're thinking at this moment is right, Justin. I had an affair with Leon's mom before." Paglalahad ng kanyang daddy. Hindi siya agad nakahuma. Yun ba ang rason kaya galit na galit ang mommy niya kay Leon? But even so, Leon was out of this. Now, you understand where your mom is coming from, though it may sound unreasonable since Leon have nothing to do with this. But at the same time, bloods runs in their veins. Kahit balibalik-tarin man ang mundo, anak pa rin si Leon ng babaeng muntik na sumira sa amin. Tiago released another sigh. I saw her cry her heart out, but I didn't tend to care. I was so blinded by my anger with the thought that your mom is just lying about being busy with the company. I thought she had an affair like what Fatima told me. Tiago laughed a little. Then how did you end your relationship with Fatima, Dad? I found out she also had an affair with a married man, and that was Crisanto Villaga, Leon's father. I was so ashamed of myself na ipinagpalit ko ang babaeng matino para lang sa isang hindi disenteng babae. Labis ako nagsisi. Para akong baliw na habol ng habol sa mommy mo. I was very devastated after I found out she was already pregnant with you. Pagkatapos ay sinaktan ko pa siya. I work hard to earn her forgiveness. Ang babae kasi kapag nagmahal ng totoo, they are giving everything they had including their soul, Justin. Pero kapag napagod na sila dahil sa pananakit natin, mahirap nang ibalik ang pagmamahal na iyon. But Mom forgave you. Usal niya. Tiago nodded. Because I was sincere with my apologies, son. At nang patawarin niya ako, I made a promise to her that I will give her everything I can. And I will follow everything she wants as long as hindi ito makakasama sa kanya at sa ibang tao. I already learned my lesson, Iho. And loving your mom is the best thing I can do para pagbayaran ng kasalanan ko kahit pa pinatawad na niya ako. Wow, you got one hell of a good love story, Dad. He was amazed how they overcome their challenges that made them what they are now. You can say that. Kaya ikaw, if you want to win your wife back, please, be sincere, Justin. I am trying to understand what you did to Crisostomo's daughter, kahit mahirap para sa akin. Umiling nitong sabi. His dad looked so disappointed with what he did. Malaki ang utang na loob ko sa ama ni Angela, Iho. Kung wala si Crisostomo, malamang matagal na akong wala sa mundo. Napakunot noo siya. Ano pong ibig niyo sabihin, Dad? His dad smiled a little. Her father saved me from drowning in the lake where you almost drowned to many years ago during our adolescence. Like you, hindi rin ako ganoong kagaling lumangoy. Luckily, Crisostomo was there and he saved me. Bigla siyang natahimik. Unti-unti siyang nakaramdam ng konsensya sa narinig. Ang laki pala ng utang na loob nila sa pamilyang Villaga. They already saved 2 lives from their family and yet, he still has the guts to hurt Chrysostomus' daughter. Matapos sila mag-usap ng kanyang amay, naglalakad-lakad siya patungo sa kwadra ng kabayo. He saw a white horse in one of the stables kaya nilapitan niya ito at hinaplos. Naalala niya si Leo, ang kanyang puting kabayo. When Leo passed away, wala siya sa tabi nito dahil abala siya sa pagluluksan ng sugatan niyang puso. What are you doing here? Malamig na boses ni James ang pumukaw sa kanya. Lumingon siya. His brother's eyeing him coldly. Kulang na lang yata ay sakalin siya nito. I just came here to see the horses. Tipid niyang sagot. Napasulyap si James sa kabayong nasa kanyang likuran. That's Leonardo. He is Leo's son from one of the female horses here. Dahan-dahan siyang napalingon muli sa puting kabayo. Kaya pala sobrang pamilyar ng itsura nito. Ang tanging kaibahan lang nito kay Leo ay may itim itong kulay sa kanang tenga, while Leo is a pure white horse. You know what? Why don't we have a race since I'm here? Ayan niya sa kapatid habang hinahaplos ang kabayo. James scoffed. Having a race with you is boring, kuya. At isa pa, kahit ilang beses pa kitang talunin gaya noon, wala naman ako mapapala sa'yo. Nailing nitong sambit. Sandali siyang natigilan. Bakit nga ba hindi niya bigyan ng pabuhay ang kapatid kapag natalo siya nito? Unti-unti siyang napangisi. We were young that time, kaya wala pa akong maaaring ibigay sa'yo unlike today. Tanasan siya nito ng kilay. Wala akong planong makapagpustahan sa'yo. I don't want your money or anything so you can bargain. Sino ba nagsabi sa'yo pera magiging premyo? Curiosity began to craft in James' eyes. What would be the price? Angela. Sa sinabi niya ay mabilis siyang nilapitan ng kapatid at kinuwelyuhan. Go to hell, Justin. Sa lahat ng pwede mo isugal, ang asawa mo pa talaga. Gago ka ba? Marahas niyang tinanggal ang mga kamay ni James sa kanyang kwelyo at pinagpagang kanyang damit. I already told you, I'm winning her back. And just so you know, I don't have plans in signing those dumb annulment papers. She'll stay as my wife, and none among you all can change it. You selfish bastard! Isang malakas na suntok ang tumama sa kanyang muka. Mabilis naman siyang nakahumat ginantihan ng kapatid. Her freedom is now in your hands, James. If you beat me, I'll sign the annulment papers and walk out of her life without coming back. But if you lose, I'll take over the hacienda. James went silent. Nagpakawala siya ng malalim na buntong hininga. Call me if you're in. Anya, tinalikuran na ito. He was halfway through the outside the stable when James spoke. How can I be sure you'll do what you said? He smirks. He doesn't want to do this especially after what he heard from his father, but he's left with no choice. He can't do anything to please his mother para mapalapit muli sa asawa niya. But he's sure she'll stay out of this lalo na't dalawa sila ni James ang may gusto ng karera. I can bet my life on it. I'm dead serious here, James. Formal niyang sagot. James looked at him suspiciously. You're going to cheat on me, he said accusingly. Maraan siyang natawa. You've never changed a bit, little brother. Kita niyang nayamot si James sa itinawag niya dito dahil sa pag-asam ng mukha nito. You never once won against me before. That's why your confidence is making me skeptical about what you're going to do. Is that an excuse? Why do I feel like you're afraid to lose this time? Pangaalas ka niya. He needs to provoke him as much as he can. You won't win against me, Justin. Pinapangako ko yan, James said firmly. It made him chuckle. So, is it a deal, then? Tanong niya at naglahad ng kamay. Sandali pa nitong tinitigan ng kanyang palad. Siguraduhin mo lang natutupad ka sa usapan. I am a man with a word, James. Sa wakas ay tinanggap na nito ang kanyang kamay. Deal. Bingo. The trap has been set and the mouse fell on it. Angela was staring at her vanity mirror for some time now. A day had passed since she last saw Justin. Aminin man niya o sa hindi, she didn't get enough sleep since their last meeting dahil mayat maya siyang binubulabog ng alaala tungkol sa paghalik nito sa kanya. She gently touched her lips. She shouldn't be affected with that. It's just a simple kiss. To Justin, she knew it was just nothing. He even have sex with anyone he wants. Siya lang naman itong ginagawang big deal ang halik na iyon. Hindi siya dapat magpaapekto. He's just doing this because he knows he can win over her at patutunayan niyang nagkakamali ito. Napapitlag siya ng marahas na bumukas ang pintuan ng kanyang silid at bumungad sa kanya ang humahangos na si Jessie. "Oh my God, Angela! I have a news for you!" Agad nitong anunsyo. Mula sa refleksyon ng salamin ay kumunot ang kanyang noo habang nakatitig sa pinsan. "Anong balita ba iyan at parang hindi yata makapaghintay ng bukas ang itsura mo?" "Naman, the Fortalejo brothers will be having horse racing like the old times." Agad na nakuha ng kanyang atensyon ang sinabi ni Jessie. Sobrang tagal na magmula ng huling nagkarera si James at Justin. Noon pa man ay lagi nang inaabangan ng Santa Catalina ang tapatan ng magkapatid, lalong-lalo na ng mga kababaihan sa lugar. Dahil bukod sa talagang magaling mga bayo ang dalawa, pareho din itong ubod ng kisig at gwapo. Lahat ng karera ng dalawa'y hindi niya pinalampas. Kahit pa man nandoon siya para suportahan ng kaibigan, hindi niya ipinagkakailang taimtim din na nananalangin ng puso niya na sana si Justin ang manalo, na kahit kailan ay hindi naman nangyari. "Ano, pupunta ka ba?" Untag ni Jessie sa kanyang pagkatulala. Sandali muna siyang nag-isip. She doesn't want to see Justin for now because of the kiss, but she can't help herself from wanting to watch the race, kaya't sa huli-lulan silang dalawa ni Jessie sa sakyan nito. Pagdating nila sa racetrack ay marami ng tao, partikular na mga kadalagahan sa kanilang lugar. Iilan nga sa kanilang trabahador sa tubuhan ay nandoon din. Napalingon siya sa isang banda ng racetrack kung saan nakaupo si Doña Luisa at maging si Don Tiago, kasama si Therese. Bigla siyang napaisip. What they are going to witness today was something else more than a race, knowing that the two heads of the Fortalejo household are here. Marahil ay naramdaman ni Therese na may nakatingin sa gawin nila kaya inilibot nito ang tingin sa paligid at napangiti nang dumako ang mga mata sa kanya. Hinitaan din niya ang dalaga. Bumulong naman ito kay Doña Luisa kaya't napatingin din ito sa akin naroroonan niya. Justin's mom waved at her. Hinila niya si Jessie para sabay silang pumunta sa kinaupan ng mga ito. They were halfway through when she noticed someone was approaching in their direction. Binilasan niya ang kanyang lakad but she was too late. Naharang na siya ng kanyang soon-to-be ex-husband, Justin. He had this annoying smirk on his lips habang nakatitig sa kanya, or particularly in her lips, if she's not mistaken. Nakita pa niya ang ilang beses nitong paglunok bago lumipat ang tingin sa kanyang mga mata. I'll be having a race. Anunsyo nito. You don't have to tell me. Baliwala niyang sagot kahit na hindi pa nito sabihin ay obvious naman. Aside from his attire, the race was also the talk of the whole town. Lumingon na lalaki sa racetrack. I know you're not interested. Sabi pa nito. Obvious ba? Naas niya sana isitinig subalit pinili na lamang niyang manahimik. Ayaw na niyang humaba pa ang walang kwentang usapan nilang dalawa. Can you wish me luck, then? Bumaling ang tingin nito sa kanya. Her heart skipped a bit because of the way he looked at her. It seemed different but she ignored it. I'm still your husband anyway. Do you expect me to side with you? You must have forgotten that you and I hate each other. Now, plus your opponent is my best friend. Pairap niyang sabi. Tumangutangon naman ito. Yeah, right. Best friend. Justin bit his lips and looked at her eyes again. Kinunutan niya lang ito ng noo. What? Masungit niyang tanong. If you can't wish me luck, then maybe I could get a good luck kiss, then? He playfully smirks. Are you crazy? She hissed in annoyance, but Justin seemed unaffected. That he even cocked his brows as if he's really waiting for a kiss. Sa inis niya nilampasan niya ito at binangga pa sa balikat habang hila si Jessie. Ano ba talaga akala ng lalaki iyon? Na laro pa ang lahat? He's really pissing her off. Hey Iha, are you alright? Salubong ng mommy ni Justin at bahagya pang sumilip sa likuran niya. Hilaw siyang napangiti at tumango bago nagmano sa ginang at maging ganoon din kay Don Tiago. Therese also stood up and kissed her on the cheek. Hello ate, nice seeing you again. Malambing nitong bati. Nice seeing you too, Therese. Ganti niya. Lumapit din ito kay Jessie at nakipagbeso-beso bago sila inaya ng mommy ni Justin na maupo. Now that she will no longer be Don Luisa and Don Tiago's daughter-in-law, hindi na niya alam kung ano itatawag sa mga ito. Should she still call them what she used to when she married Justin? o babalik siya sa itinatawag niya dito noong hindi pa sila kasal. Napukaw lang ang kanyang atensyon na magsimula ng maghanda para sa karera sila Justin at James. Parehong nasa gawin niya ang tingin ng dalawa. James will be using his usual black horse, while Justin. Sandali siyang natigilan. Animoy bumalik siya sa nakaraan. Justin will be using a white horse. It looks like his horse, Leo, but she knew it wasn't because Leo is dead. Napalunok siya. Her heart is beating wildly again kahit na anong pilit niyang pagpapakalma sa sarili niya. James waved at her kaya nabalang ang atensyon niya dito. Pilit siyang ngumiti at kumaway pabalik. She even gave him a thumbs up. Kita naman niya ang pag-ismi ni Justin dahil medyo malapit lang naman siya sa mga ito. Hindi nagtagal ay umakyat na ang dalawa sa kani-kanilang kabayo at naghihintay na lang ng hudyat. Iwinagayway na ng isang lalaki na sa tingin niya ay tauhan ng mga Fortalejo ang isang puting bandera. Maya-maya pa'y pinaputok na nito ang isang electronic toy gun kasabay ng pagbukas ng stall doors. Hudyat sa pagsisimula ng karera. Habang tumatakbo ang kabayo ng dalawa, pigil ang kanyang hiningang nagmamasid sa magkapatid. James was a bit ahead of his brother. Napalingon siya sa mga magulang ng dalawa. Don Tiago is seriously watching the race, while Doña Luisa has her usual smirks on her lips when something is interesting. Marahil ay dito nga talaga nagmana si Justin. Ibinaling niya ang atensyon sa dalawa. Unti-unti na lumalayo si James sa kapatid na hindi naman nakapagtataka. Noon pa man ay ganito na ang senaryong lagi niyang nakikita. James, as usual, will beat his brother again. Kagaya nila, tutok na tutok din sa panonood ang mga nandoon. She even saw Sander, one of Justin's friends among the crowds. Kanya-kanya din ang pambato ng mga kababaihang tili ng tili. Hindi niya maiwasang mapairap. Subalit, unti-unti siyang napakunot noon nang habang tumatagal ang karera, ay unti-unting bumibilis ang takbo ng puting kabayo ni Justin. Napakuyom ang kanyang mga palad. This is something new. Oh my God! Kuya Justin is about to overtake Kuya James, Mom! Therese exclaimed. Nanatili namang tahimik ang Donya at mataman pa rin nakamasid. Maybe, Jessie noticed her clenched fist, kaya tinawakan nito ang kanyang kamay. She suddenly felt nervous. Kung mananalo si Justin ay iyon ang unang pagkakataon. She's wondering what would James feel, lalo na't hindi maganda ang relasyon sa pagitan ng dalawa nitong mga nakaraan dahil na rin sa kanya. Oh my! Angela, look! Justin had overtaken his brother! Sabi naman ni Jessie. Nanatili siyang tahimik sa kabila ng lahat. Justin was now ahead of James. She saw determination from both of them. Para bang walang halos magpatalo dahil kahit medyo nahuhuli na si James, kita niya pa rin ang pagsusumikap nitong makahabol. She closed her eyes, kasabay ng pagdating ni Justin sa finish line na sinundan ni James. She was pissed again. Her stupid heart still yearns for the heartless cowboy to win, just like the old down times. Nang magmulat siya ng mga mata ay bumaba na ang dalawa sa kanilang kabayo. James was approaching Justin. Akala niya ibabatiin nito ang nakatatandang kapatid but she was shocked, and not just her, but the whole crowd, when a strong punch landed on Justin's face. Mom! Dad! Kuya's fighting! Sigaw ni Therese. Mabilis na tumayo ang mga magulang ng dalawa at bumaba. Agad namang inawat ng mga ito ang mga tauhan sa paligid. Both of them are enraged, napilit na kumakawala sa hawak ng mga tauhang nakapalibot. Sumunod na din sila ni Therese at Jessie kina Don Tiago at Doña Luisa pababa. You cheated on me! Dinig niya sigaw ni James. Justin laughs without humor. How do you think I did it? You're the one who prepared everything. You idiot! Bulyaw ni Justin sa kapatid. James showed his brother a mocking smile. Do you seriously think I will believe your dumb lies? You tricked me! You bastard! You ugly twit! I didn't force you to have a race with me, did I? You have a choice. Pilit na iwinaksi ni Justin ang mga humahawak sa kanya pero hindi nagtagumpay ang lalaki. Stop! You stubborn prick! Mautoridad na sigaw ni Doña Luisa sa dalawa. Mabilis namang natigilan ng mga ito at unti-unting kumalma. You two, follow me! Tanging sabi nito bago sila tinalikuran. Don Tiago shook his head in disappointment while looking at his two sons bago sumunod kay Doña Luisa. Both of them really looked enraged, which made her conclude everything isn't just a simple race, but something deeper than that. Muling iwinaksi ni Justin ang mga kamay ng tauhang pumigil sa kanya bago pinukol ng masamang tingin si James. Do you know why you always win when we do this before, James? James didn't answer and just stared at Justin with fury in his eyes. Justin chuckled. Because I know how eager you are to win against me. Who am I to take those little happiness away from you when I am your big brother? But now, I can't give you this race. Not this time. Nailing nitong sambit bago sila tinalikuran. Justin gave her a side glance before he continued his way out. Kumuwala na rin sa mga tauhan na nakahawak sa kanya si James at nagsimula ng maglakad kasunod ni Justin. I'll be back, Angela. Anito bago tumuloy sa paglalakad. Tumango siya tinatitanaw mga ito habang papasok sa maliit na opisina ng racetrack kung saan nandoon na sila Doña Luisa at Don Tiago. I'm sure, sasabunin sila ng todo ni Mommy sa loob. Mga siraulo din. Bakit sila nag-away sa labas at marami pa talagang tao? Pairap na wika ni Therese. Napabuntong hininga na lang siya. Though she's not siding Justin, what James did was way too wrong. Lalong-lalo na at nandito ang halos lahat ng trabahador sa magkabilang asyenda. They may think the brothers had bad blood between them, which is a threat to their businesses. Matapos ang ilang minuto ay unang lumabas si Doña Luisa, kasunod ni Don Tiago, kaya lumapit na sila ni Therese sa mga ito. I need to go. Mauna na kami, Angela, Iha. And I'm sorry about what happened today. Nakakahiya sa mga nakakakita. Disappointed na pahayag ng ginang. Tipid siyang umiti. Mag-ingat po kayo, Mom. I mean, Tita Luisa. Doña Luisa rolled her eyes. Ano ka ba? Call me Mommy just like the old times. I told you, nothing will change between us, diba? Nahiya naman siyang tumango. Don Tiago smiled at her too. Luisa is right, Angela. You're still a part of our family, no matter what. Salamat po. Paano, Iha? Mauna na kami. Take her on your way home too, okay? Ani Doña Luisa bago binalingan si Therese. Let's go, Therese. Therese nodded and bid goodbye to her. Nang makaalis na mga ito ay sakalang lumapit si Jessie sa kanya. Alis na ba tayo, Angela? Umiling siya. You can go. Kung may lakad ka pa, Jess. I need to see James first. Ganun ba? Hihintay na lang kita. Total wala din man akong gagawin ngayon. Anito at nagpatiuna na sa paglalakad. Teka, Jess. Isn't Justin still inside? Pigil niya sa pinsan. Nakita ko kanina na lumabas at nilapitan yung isang pogi lalaki. Si James na lang nasa loob. Tugon naman ito. Jessie must be referring to Sander. Tumango siya at naglakad na papasok sa opisina. Upon entering, she saw James with his legs apart and head hung low. Napatingin siya kay Jessie. Mukhang nakuha naman itong ibig niya sabihin kaya't agad na itong umexit. James, tawag niya rito. Dahan-dahan itong nag-angat ng tingin sa kanya. He had this sad emotion in his eyes that confused her. Ganun ba talaga ka-big deal dito ang pagkakatalo nito sa karera laban kay Justin? Hey, you're here. Pilit itong umiti. Kumuha siya ng upuan at pinuwesto sa harapan ng lalaki. Ngayong kaharap na niya ito naging madali para sa kanyang mapansin ang ilang galos dito sa muka, pati na rin ang putok sa labi nito. She sighed in dismay at tumayo para kumuha ng first aid kit at magamot ang sugat nito. She felt James' stares, which she just ignored. Nang makuha na niya ang first aid kit ay bumalik siya sa harap ng lalaki. Come here. Malumanay niyang utos. James obliged immediately kaya't sinimulan na rin niya ang pagdampi ng bulak sa sugat nito. Kita niya ang pag-uwi ng binata. Ouch! Ouch! Reklamo ni James. She rolled her eyes on him. Huwag kang ang OA. Halos parang kanina lang gustong makapagpatayan sa kapatid mo tapos ngayon may pa-ouch-ouch ka na. I'm sorry. Mahinang anas ni James. Napatingin siya sa lalaki saka nagpakawala ng malalim na buntong hininga. Bakit ka ba kasi nakipagsuntukan kay Justin sa harap ng maraming tao? Nagalit tuloy ang mommy niyo. Sandaling natulala si James kaya mas lalo siyang nagtaka. May problema ba? Or is it because Justin beat you at a race? Ngumiti siya tinapik ang balikat nito. Come on, it's fine. Isang beses pa lang naman iyon kumpara sa ilang beses mo na siyang tinalo noon. But James looked at her with frustration in his eyes. Angela, can you forgive me if I did something terrible to you? Her forehead creased. Anong ibig mo sabihin? Naguguluhan niyang tanong. James took a deep breath. The race. The race is a bet, Angela. What kind of bet? She curiously asked. Napailamos ng mukha si James na mas lalo lang dumagdag sa kaguluhan ng kanyang isip. James, tell me, what bet it is? Bakit ba parang problemado ka? Seryoso niyang tanong. Kuya told me, he's not going to sign your annulment papers no matter what you will do. Panimula nito, hindi siya nagsalita bagkus ay hinintay niyang dugtungan ng lalaki ang sinabi nito. He's going to win you back. That made me worried knowing how evil his mind is. Wala siyang planong pakawalan ka but he offered me a choice. What choice? Kuyom ang kamaon niyang tugon. It feels like she already knows the answer to her question but she still wants to hear it from James' mouth. He will sign the annulment papers once I beat him in horse racing. Ayoko sana sumugal but I still did. Dahil natatakot ako maaari ka mahulog ulit sa kanya at pahirapan ka niya. James reached for her hand and gripped it tightly. I'm sorry, Angela. I know this is unforgivable, knowing we made a bet for your freedom but believe me, gusto lang kitang tulungan. May pagsusumamo sa bus ng kaibigan niya.